The greenhouse effect. I'm sure you've heard the term before, but do you really know what it means? The greenhouse effect works in a very simple way. Electromagnetic rays, such as light, are radiated from the sun, with the longest wavelengths being radio waves and the shortest wavelengths being cancer-causing gamma rays. These rays hit our atmosphere, where some are reflected into space, mostly the high-frequency, short-wavelength gamma rays and X-rays. The majority of the electromagnetic spectrum, however, reaches the planet's surface, where it is absorbed, heating the planet. The surface then releases the rays as heat at a lower frequency infrared rays, which radiate towards space. This is where greenhouse gases come in. Greenhouse gases are any gases that can scatter infrared rays. This means that the rays are absorbed into the molecules of gas and are released in a random direction, preventing some from escaping to space and reflecting some others back to the surface to start again, heating the planet up even further. All in all, this keeps the Earth's temperature up. Now, according to NASA, the greenhouse effect is caused by 5 types of gases: carbon dioxide, methane, nitrous oxides, chlorofluorocarbons, and water vapor. This means that these 5 gases are the main gases that can scatter infrared rays. And the Earth's current temperature is because of these 5 gases. But are these gases and the greenhouse effect as a whole a bad thing? No. Without greenhouse gases, the Earth would be much colder than it is now. According to Climate Central, a non-profit climate-centered news source, the Earth would be, on average, 60 degrees Fahrenheit colder than it is now. This would have many issues for us. Chief among them, if there had never been a greenhouse effect, we as a species may not have evolved the same way as we did, or even at all. In addition, if we lost the greenhouse effect today, cold summers and even colder winters would lead to crop failures and a decline of many key species that we rely on. Now, greenhouse gases, like any good thing, are not so good in excess. As we have started to see, with too much greenhouse gases, we get global climate change. And climate change is causing many of the same issues that a lack of greenhouse effect would have, including declines in the key species we rely on and crop failures. And climate change is also causing its own issues, ranging from droughts to flooding. So, if we're in danger with too much greenhouse gas, and we're in just as much danger with too little, we need to be aware of where these greenhouse gases are coming from. Now, according to the EPA, the Environmental Protection Agency, human activities are responsible for almost all of the increase in greenhouse gases in the atmosphere over the last 150 years. Furthermore, in 2017, the sources of greenhouse gases in the United States were measured. 28.9% of those gases were from transportation, like cars and buses. 27.5% was from electric production. Another 22.2% was from industry, where they used fossil fuels for energy, and more greenhouse gases were released in certain chemical reactions to get products. Another 11.6% was from homes and businesses, which was created from heating and waste management. Now, the last 9% was from agriculture, most of it being from the soil itself and from livestock. There was also greenhouse gas removed from the atmosphere in 2017, as CO2 was absorbed by United States forests and other lands. mitigating 11.1% of that carbon dioxide.